A mysterious sound startled people and shook parts of Bergen County, New Jersey today.
Many thought it was an earthquake, but the U.S. Geological Survey dispelled those rumors. So CBS 2's Vanessa Murdoch went in search of the source.
Have you ever looked up at the sky and wondered if the strange things you see might be signs from above? Recently, people around the world have been reporting some truly baffling phenomena. From eerie trumpet-like sounds echoing across the skies to mysterious lights appearing and disappearing without explanation, these events have sparked both fear and fascination. Could these be the signs that the end times are upon us? In cities across the United States, residents have been startled by sounds that seem to come from the heavens. Imagine sitting in your home in Los Angeles, enjoying a quiet evening, when suddenly you hear a deep, resonant sound that seems to fill the entire sky. Jane Miller from Los Angeles recalls, "It was unlike anything I've ever heard. It felt like it was coming from everywhere at once." Similar reports have come in from Miami, where beachgoers were left in awe and confusion by the strange sounds. But it's not just the sounds. There have also been sightings of inexplicable lights dancing across the night sky. These lights have been seen in various parts of the world, from the United States to Europe, leaving witnesses both amazed and unsettled. In New York City, on a clear summer night in August 2022, residents reported seeing bright, erratic flashes of light that seemed to defy any logical explanation. Michael Davis, a resident, described the experience. It was so bright and unusual. People stopped in their tracks, looking up, trying to figure out what it was. These events have caused a global stir, raising questions and fears. What could be causing these strange phenomena? Are they simply natural occurrences that we don't yet understand, or could they be signs of something more profound? The Bible offers us some insights. In Luke 21:25, Jesus says, "There will be signs in the sun, moon, and stars. On the earth, nations will be in anguish and perplexity at the roaring and tossing of the sea." This verse suggests that celestial signs and natural upheavals are to be expected, and they serve as indicators of significant events to come. Are we witnessing these signs today? In the midst of a world already facing numerous challenges, wars, natural disasters, and a global pandemic, these mysterious occurrences add another layer of urgency. They compel us to look deeper and ask, are these the signs that the Bible foretold? Are we on the brink of the end times? These events, while unsettling, have left many people questioning their significance. Are they simply unexplained natural occurrences, or do they carry a deeper, possibly divine meaning? In Los Angeles, a city known for its constant buzz and activity, residents have been reporting strange, trumpet-like sounds emanating from the sky. On a quiet evening in December 2023, the serene atmosphere was shattered by a sound that seemed to come from all directions. Jane Miller, a local resident, shared her experience. "It was unlike anything I've ever heard. The sound was so deep and resonant, it felt like it was vibrating through my whole body. It made me feel uneasy, almost as if something significant was about to happen." Similar reports have emerged from Miami. Beachgoers enjoying the warm weather were startled by a similar eerie sound. Mark Johnson, who was present, described the moment, "We were just relaxing on the beach when suddenly this loud, trumpet-like noise filled the air. It was so loud, people started looking around, trying to find the source. It felt surreal, like something out of a movie." These sounds have been captured on numerous recordings, quickly spreading across social media platforms. Videos of the phenomena have gone viral, garnering millions of views and sparking a mix of fear, curiosity, and skepticism. People have taken to Twitter and Facebook to share their experiences, theories, and concerns using hashtags like heavenly trumpets and mystery sounds. In addition to these unsettling sounds, there have been reports of mysterious lights appearing in the sky. In New York City, on a clear summer night in August 2022, residents were treated to an unexpected light show. Bright, erratic flashes of light moved across the sky, leaving onlookers both awestruck and puzzled. Michael Davis, a witness, recalled the scene. It was so bright and unusual. People were stopping in their tracks, looking up, trying to figure out what it was. It felt like a sign, but from what or whom, I couldn't say. These phenomena have led to a variety of scientific explanations. Dr. Laura Thompson, a meteorologist, suggests that the sounds could be due to atmospheric pressure changes. These sounds might be caused by unusual atmospheric phenomena. Temperature inversions can amplify distant noises, making them seem otherworldly, she explained. However, this theory doesn't fully account for the widespread and consistent nature of the reports. Another theory points to tectonic activity. The Earth's crust is always shifting, and these movements can produce significant noise. Dr. Helen Ruiz, a physicist, elaborates tectonic movements can create sounds similar to those reported. Think of the rumbling and cracking sounds during an earthquake. However, this doesn't explain why these sounds are being heard globally in areas without significant tectonic activity. Industrial activities have also been suggested as a possible source. Noise pollution from factories, construction sites, and transportation hubs can create powerful sounds that travel great distances. These noises can sometimes be distorted by the environment, creating echoes that sound almost otherworldly. Yet, even this explanation falls short for many who have experienced the phenomena firsthand. The public's reaction to these events has been a mixture of fear, curiosity, and skepticism. Social media is flooded with posts from people who are both fascinated and frightened. Hashtags like heavenly trumpets and mystery lights have trended multiple times, with users sharing their theories and experiences. Some people believe these sounds are natural phenomena, while others are convinced they are signs of something more profound, possibly even divine. The viral nature of these events shows just how impactful they are. Videos and posts are shared thousands of times, with people across the globe engaging in the conversation. This global interest underscores the universal nature of the mystery and the human desire to understand the unknown. Traditional news outlets have also picked up on these stories, running segments featuring experts and eyewitnesses, further fueling public interest and debate. The combination of eyewitness accounts, scientific theories, and media coverage creates a rich tapestry of information and speculation. Interestingly, this phenomenon isn't just limited to the United States. Reports of similar sounds and lights have come from Canada, the UK, and even parts of Asia. In Alberta, Canada, John, a farmer, heard the sounds while tending to his livestock late one night in March 2023. The sound was so loud and so clear it stopped me in my tracks, he described. It was like a giant horn being blown in the sky. My cows were restless, and the dogs were barking like crazy. John's account, like many others, adds to the global puzzle. The international aspect of these reports suggests that whatever is happening is not confined to one region. It raises questions about the nature of these phenomena and their potential significance. Are we witnessing a global event, or are these occurrences somehow interconnected? The Book of Revelation is one of the most detailed sources of end-time prophecies. Revelation 8:10-11 describes the third angel sounding his trumpet. The third angel blew his trumpet, and a great star fell from heaven, blazing like a torch, and it fell on a third of the rivers and on the springs of water. The name of the star is Wormwood. A third of the waters became wormwood. And many people died from the water because it had been made bitter. This imagery of a blazing star causing widespread calamity resonates with the recent reports of unusual lights in the sky. Could these mysterious lights be the modern-day manifestation of such a prophecy? Revelation 8:7 speaks of the first trumpet. The first angel sounded his trumpet, and there came hail and fire mixed with blood, and it was hurled down on the earth. A third of the earth was burned up, a third of the trees were burned up, and all the green grass was burned up. The eerie trumpet-like sounds reported across the United States and other parts of the world bear a haunting resemblance to these biblical descriptions, suggesting that these could indeed be modern echoes of ancient prophecies. The Gospel of Matthew also provides significant insight into the signs of the end times. In Matthew 24:6-7, Jesus warns, "You will hear of wars and rumors of wars, but see to it that you are not alarmed. Such things must happen, but the end is still to come. Nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines and earthquakes in various places." This passage emphasizes the occurrence of natural and man-made disasters as precursors to the end times, resonating with the current global climate of conflict, natural disasters, and these mysterious phenomena. Another crucial text is found in the book of Joel. Joel 2:30-31 says, "I will show wonders in the heavens and on the earth, blood and fire and billows of smoke. The sun will be turned to darkness and the moon to blood before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord." This prophecy speaks of dramatic celestial events and earthly upheavals that precede the day of the Lord. The strange lights in the sky and the eerie sounds echo these descriptions, inviting us to reflect on their potential significance. Reflecting on these prophecies, it's clear that the Bible provides a detailed and compelling framework for understanding these signs. The recurring theme is that these extraordinary events are not random but are divine messages meant to alert and prepare us for significant spiritual changes. Let's draw some direct parallels between these recent phenomena and the biblical descriptions. The mysterious trumpet sounds, reported consistently in places like Los Angeles, Miami, Spokane, and New York City, can be seen as modern manifestations of the trumpet blasts described in Revelation. These sounds, echoing from the skies, match the biblical imagery of heavenly trumpets announcing momentous events. The lights in the sky, described as bright, erratic streaks or flashes, parallel the falling star mentioned in Revelation 8:10-11. Witnesses in various locations have reported these lights, sometimes coinciding with the strange sounds, adding to the sense of an unfolding narrative that aligns with biblical prophecy. Moreover, the global spread of these phenomena, from the United States to Canada and beyond, mirrors the widespread nature of the signs described in the Bible. This geographical consistency adds to the credibility and the sense that these are not isolated events but part of a larger, interconnected pattern. As we consider the spiritual significance of these signs, it's essential to reflect on their deeper meaning. The Bible often portrays such events as divine warnings or calls to repentance. In Luke 21:25-26, Jesus says, "There will be signs in the sun, moon, and stars. On the earth, nations will be in anguish and perplexity at the roaring and tossing of the sea. People will faint from terror, apprehensive of what is coming on the world, for the heavenly bodies will be shaken." These verses highlight the emotional and psychological impact of these signs, leading people to a state of reflection and spiritual urgency. The recurring theme in these prophecies is that of vigilance and readiness. In Matthew 24:42, Jesus instructs, "Therefore keep watch, because you do not know on what day your Lord will come." This call to stay vigilant and prepared is echoed throughout the Bible, emphasizing the need to be spiritually ready for any eventuality. The spiritual implications of these signs are profound. They remind us of the transient nature of our earthly existence and the eternal significance of our spiritual journey. These events invite us to examine our lives, our faith, and our relationship with God. They are a call to deepen our spiritual practices, to seek understanding, and to remain steadfast in our faith. The Bible is not just a collection of ancient texts, but a living document that speaks to us today. The signs and prophecies it contains are as relevant now as they were thousands of years ago. They provide a lens through which we can interpret the events unfolding around us, offering both guidance and comfort. As we ponder these mysteries, it's essential to remember that these signs are not meant to instill fear but to encourage reflection and preparation. They remind us that we are part of a larger divine plan and that our lives have a purpose beyond the immediate and the material. The potential spiritual implications of these signs are vast. They urge us to reconnect with our faith, to seek God's guidance, and to prepare ourselves spiritually for whatever the future may hold. In times of uncertainty, these signs can serve as a source of hope and inspiration, reminding us of God's presence and His ultimate plan for humanity. So, what do these recent phenomena mean in the grand scheme of things? Could history offer us some insight? Throughout the ages, extraordinary events have often been interpreted as divine messages, prompting people to reflect on their lives and their relationship with the divine. One of the most significant historical events interpreted as a divine message was the Great Plague of London in 1665. This devastating outbreak of the bubonic plague killed an estimated 100,000 people, nearly a quarter of London's population at the time. The plague was seen by many as a punishment from God for the sins of the city. This interpretation led to widespread repentance and a renewed focus on spiritual life. Churches were filled with people seeking forgiveness and hoping to avoid further divine wrath. This reaction highlights how a catastrophic event can lead to deep spiritual reflection and a turning back to faith. Another notable event is the Tunguska event of 1908. A massive explosion, believed to have been caused by the airburst of a meteoroid, flattened over 2,000 square kilometers of forest in Siberia. Though not directly seen as a divine sign at the time, the sheer power and mystery of the event led to various speculations, including spiritual interpretations. Some viewed it as a reminder of humanity's vulnerability and the immense power of the natural world, prompting reflections on our place in the universe and our relationship with the divine. The miracle of the sun, which occurred in 1917 in Fatima, Portugal, is another profound example. Witnessed by tens of thousands, including skeptics and believers alike, the sun appeared to dance and change colors in the sky. This event followed the reported visions of the Virgin Mary by 3 young shepherd children. Many interpreted the phenomenon as a divine message, reinforcing their faith and urging them to deeper devotion. It served as a powerful reminder of the possibility of miracles and divine intervention in our world. These historical events share a common thread: extraordinary occurrences prompting profound spiritual reflection. They remind us that humanity has always sought to understand the divine through the signs and wonders that appear in our world. These events compel us to look beyond the immediate and consider the greater spiritual implications. Drawing parallels with these historical events, we see similarities with the current phenomena. The Great Plague of London and the recent global pandemic both highlight the fragility of human life and the need for spiritual readiness. Just as people in 1665 sought repentance, the current crisis invites us to reflect on our spiritual state and seek alignment with God's will. The widespread impact of the pandemic has led many to turn to their faith for comfort and understanding, much like the people of London did during the plague. The Tunguska event's sudden and unexplained nature mirrors the mysterious trumpet sounds and lights in the sky today. Both events remind us of our vulnerability and the need to stay humble and reverent. They challenge us to consider the greater forces at work and the potential messages they carry. The awe and fear inspired by these events encourage us to seek a deeper understanding of the divine. The miracle of the sun and the current sightings of strange lights share the element of widespread witness and wonder. Both events have captivated large audiences, sparking debate and reflection on their meanings. They encourage us to look beyond the physical explanations and consider the spiritual messages they might convey. The collective experience of witnessing something extraordinary brings people together and prompts a communal reflection on the nature of faith and the divine. Reflecting on these historical events, we learn valuable lessons about interpreting signs. They teach us the importance of humility, reverence, and spiritual readiness. They remind us that extraordinary occurrences often carry deeper meanings, urging us to examine our lives and our relationship with the divine. The continuity in human response to perceived divine messages underscores a fundamental aspect of our nature. We seek to understand the unknown and to find a higher purpose in the events that shape our lives. In Hebrews 13:8, we are reminded, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday and today, and forever. This verse underscores the timeless nature of divine presence and guidance. Just as people in the past interpreted signs through their faith, we too can find meaning and direction by looking to the scriptures and reflecting on our spiritual journey. The Bible offers us a framework to interpret these signs, providing both guidance and comfort in times of uncertainty. As we consider the historical parallels and the lessons they teach us, it's clear that the phenomena we are witnessing today are part of a larger, interconnected pattern. They invite us to reflect on our spiritual state and to prepare ourselves for whatever may come. The extraordinary events of the past and present serve as powerful reminders of the importance of faith, humility, and spiritual readiness. Given the historical parallels and the mysterious phenomena we're witnessing today, What do these signs mean for us spiritually? How should we respond? The Bible offers us guidance on interpreting and reacting to such signs, emphasizing the importance of spiritual vigilance and readiness. In Matthew 16:3, Jesus rebukes the Pharisees and Sadducees for their inability to interpret the signs of the times. He says, "You know how to interpret the appearance of the sky, but you cannot interpret the signs of the times." This verse underscores the importance of recognizing and understanding the spiritual significance of the signs around us. It calls us to be spiritually discerning and aware, not just of the physical world, but also of the divine messages embedded in our experiences. Another powerful teaching comes from the parable of the 10 virgins in Matthew 25:1-13. In this parable, 10 virgins are waiting for the bridegroom, but only 5 are prepared with enough oil for their lamps. When the bridegroom arrives, the unprepared virgins are left out. This story vividly illustrates the necessity of spiritual readiness. We must be like the wise virgins, always prepared and vigilant, because we do not know the hour of the Lord's coming. Reflecting on these teachings, it's crucial to ask ourselves, are we living in alignment with our beliefs? Are we spiritually ready for what might come? These questions are not just theoretical, they demand personal reflection and action. Consider the trumpet sounds and mysterious lights we've discussed. Could these be modern signs urging us to reflect on our spiritual state? The consistency and global nature of these phenomena suggest they are more than mere coincidences. They call us to examine our lives, our faith, and our preparedness. Philippians 4:6 encourages us, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." This verse reminds us to stay calm and seek God's guidance in times of uncertainty. Prayer is a powerful tool that helps us connect with God, find peace, and gain clarity. As we reflect on our spiritual readiness, let's consider the importance of maintaining a strong prayer life. Prayer is not just about asking for things, it's about building a relationship with God. It helps us stay grounded, focused, and aligned with His will. Regular prayer can provide the strength and wisdom needed to navigate the challenges and uncertainties we face. Hebrews 10:24-25 further emphasizes the importance of community and mutual encouragement, and let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching. Engaging with a faith community provides support, accountability, and strength. It's crucial to surround ourselves with others who share our beliefs and can help us grow spiritually. In these times of uncertainty, we must also deepen our understanding of the Bible. Psalm 119:105 tells us, "Your word is a lamp for my feet, a light on my path." Studying the scriptures helps us discern the signs and understand God's messages. It's our guidebook for life, providing clarity and direction in confusing times. Reflecting on the spiritual implications of these signs, we are reminded that our earthly life is fleeting, but our spiritual journey is eternal. These events invite us to focus on what truly matters: our relationship with God and our readiness for His return. Reflecting on the spiritual implications of these signs, the question arises, what should we do next? How can we prepare ourselves for what might come? Let's explore some practical steps to strengthen our faith and ensure we are ready for any eventuality. First and foremost, we need to focus on strengthening our faith. This involves daily prayer, studying the Bible, and engaging with our faith community. Philippians 4:6 reminds us, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." Prayer is a vital practice that helps us stay connected to God, find peace, and gain clarity in times of uncertainty. Setting aside specific times each day for prayer and meditation can make a significant difference. Consider starting your day with a prayer of gratitude and ending it with a prayer for guidance. This regular practice helps us remain grounded and aligned with God's will. Studying the Bible is another essential aspect of strengthening our faith. Psalm 119:105 says, "Your word is a lamp for my feet, a light on my path." Dedicating time to read and reflect on the scriptures provides the wisdom and understanding needed to navigate life's challenges. Choose a book or passage to focus on, and consider joining a Bible study group to gain deeper insights and share your journey with others. Engaging with a faith community is also crucial. Hebrews 10:24-25 encourages us, and let us consider how we may spur one another on toward love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together, as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching. Being part of a supportive church or small group provides accountability, encouragement, and a sense of belonging. It's a place where we can share our struggles, celebrate our victories, and grow together in faith. If you haven't already, find a local church or faith community that resonates with you. Visit different churches, participate in their services, and get to know the congregation. Look for a community that is welcoming, supportive, and aligned with your beliefs. Being active in a faith community also provides opportunities for service, which is a vital aspect of living out our faith. Now, let's talk about practical preparations for potential future events. Staying informed about current events and how they align with biblical prophecies is crucial. This awareness helps you remain vigilant and prepared. Subscribe to reliable news sources, join discussions in your faith community, and stay engaged with what's happening in the world. Supporting one another during times of uncertainty is equally important. Check in on your family, friends, and neighbors. Offer a helping hand, a listening ear, or a word of encouragement. Remember, we are called to love and support one another, as Jesus taught us. In addition to spiritual preparations, consider practical steps to ensure you and your family are ready for any eventuality. This might include creating an emergency plan, keeping a stock of essential supplies, and staying informed about local safety protocols. These steps, while practical, also reflect our readiness to face whatever challenges may come our way. To summarize, the call to action is clear: deepen your faith through daily prayer and Bible study, engage with your faith community, stay informed, and support one another. These steps will not only help you grow spiritually, but also ensure you are prepared for whatever the future may hold. As we reflect on these steps, let us remember the words of Jesus in Matthew 24:42, "Therefore keep watch, because you do not know on what day your Lord will come." This call to vigilance is a reminder that we must always be prepared, living each day in alignment with our faith and ready for the unexpected. As Philippians 4:6 reminds us, do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. I encourage you to share this video, subscribe to our channel, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Your engagement helps us spread this vital message and build a supportive community. Thank you for watching. Stay watchful, stay faithful, and stay prepared. Until next time, may God bless you and keep you safe.